Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the upcoming Ninjago series known as Ninjago Legends Monstrosity and everything surrounding it, including the context and the timeline here, since we know that this is canon to the events of Ninjago Dragons Rising, and by default, the entire rest of Ninjago before Dragons Rising. We also have a statement by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt surrounding this series that I do think is important to talk about, and also later on in the video we will be discussing some fan reactions towards this series and, in a way, how it could be the saving grace for Ninjago that we as Ninjago fans are desperately in need of right now, especially following all of the Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2 leaks. This is something great to look forward to. But before we get into all of that, I would just like to say that as of right now, I am officially moved into my new place and my break is officially over. So we are back making videos on a pretty regular schedule. And I will say there was a bit of confusion surrounding my break, I guess, because I still uploaded a little bit during it. Definitely not as much as I would usually do. But like I said in my video announcing the break, I would post if we got news. And we did get some news, so I posted. Point is, I'm back, and I will be doing again in the near future a studio tour thing, because why not, and an updated minifigure collection video along with several other topics and whatnot, so look forward to all of that. But for right now, let's talk about Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, which just looks amazing. Of course, I did make a video fully analyzing this trailer, but my goodness, this is such an exciting new direction for Ninjago. I think one of the most important things about this entire announcement is the fact that this series is canon to Ninjago Dragons Rising. This does follow Kai and will tie directly into the events that we see from Dragons Rising Season 1. This is a prequel series, again just focused on Kai after the merge. Doc Wyatt himself, one of Ninjago's head writers and one of the lead writers on this series, recently confirmed this over on Blue Sky. Someone asks, I have a question about that epic series. Is it Kai's journey after he met Lloyd or before? To which Doc Wyatt replies, these shorts are set during the immediate aftermath of the merge. So yeah, there was some confusion whether or not this took place before or after Kai met up with Lloyd again at the start of Dragons Rising, since we did see a flashback featuring Kai and Lloyd reuniting for the first time following the merge. Kai randomly shows up at the monastery with the Destiny's Bounty, meets up with Lloyd, and the two of them stop a merge quick together before Kai sets off on another adventure. The adventure showcased in Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, however, is confirmed to take place before this meeting even happened. So everything from this series will lead up to Kai eventually taking the bounty back to the monastery and reuniting with Lloyd, which again shows that this is canon to Ninjago Dragons Rising, if anything, telling Kai's storyline after the merge. I know there has been a little bit of confusion surrounding whether or not this series is canon, considering that it has an entirely different art style, but just because the series has a new art style doesn't mean that it's not canon. There are several Ninjago books out there adopting their own art styles that are also canon to the main Ninjago timeline. This is no different. It's just, instead of a book, this is just a series. I would also like to highlight this post right here from Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen. Obviously, he is not working on Dragons Rising or anything affiliated with Dragons Rising. At least from my knowledge, he's not working on, Legends Monstrosity or anything like that. But he did share the trailer and called it a spiritual successor to Golden Legend, which, in case you guys don't remember, Golden Legend was a Ninjago Legacy reimagined short, which does look very similar to Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. I could totally see how Legends was inspired by Golden Legend. The art style is very similar. Both series take a black and white approach to the entire thing, but I just thought that was interesting that Tommy Andreasen himself shared the trailer for this series, despite, again, to my knowledge, not working on it, but correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. Now that we've established the context of Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, let's get into some Ninjago fan reactions. So first of all, a lot of people are expecting this series to be a more dark approach to the Ninjago franchise, which I totally understand just based on the trailer. Not only is Vincent Tong's voice for Kai a lot more dark, a lot more brooding, but the animation, the art style, and the context of Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, all of which adopt a more mature and dark tone. The series has also been described as being specifically for older fans of Ninjago, and as an older Ninjago fan myself, I love the approach that LEGO is taking with this series. However, not everyone is on board with it. There has been a little bit of controversy surrounding the art style for this series, and a lot of people just saying, well, since it's canon to the normal Ninjago timeline, why not just animate this series in the normal Ninjago art style? And I totally understand where those comments are coming from, but at the same time, if you can do something different, why not? Especially since this is going to be a more different Ninjago series tonally, why not also make it different artistically, if that makes sense? This art style, like I said, is very similar to Golden Legend, and that art style in and of itself was very experimental. This just gives the Ninjago staff more room to grow and more room to experiment. And speaking of the darker tone, there is obviously this matter of the age rating for Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. I'm not sure exactly how this age rating thing works, and a lot of Ninjago fans were kind of like, okay, a more darker series, sure, more violence, more fear. Then again, from what I've seen, this is the same rating that Dragon's Rising Season 3 got, but even then, that season is taking a more mature approach to Ninjago as a franchise, with many Ninjago fans calling Dragon's Rising Season 3 one of the darkest Ninjago seasons ever. So it seems like that tone, that maturity, will carry over into Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, which myself and many other Ninjago fans are very excited for. Not to mention, a lot of people outside of the Ninjago community have started to take interest in this series, with the Ninjago Legends Monstrosity trailer picking up a lot of traction over on Twitter, for example. A lot of people enjoyed seeing this trailer. A lot of people were pretty much shocked when they found out that this was from Ninjago, of all things. But from what I've seen, the trailer for Ninjago Legends Monstrosity reaching the heights that it has is actually bringing people back to the Ninjago franchise. Not only that, but within itself, this opens up a brand new opportunity for Ninjago within its current established fan base. And I think it's safe to say that Ninjago Legends Monstrosity will not be the only Ninjago Legends series. If anything, we could see more down the line, giving a lot of Ninjago fans exactly what we need right now, and all things considered, saving Ninjago as a whole, at least given all of the very weird leaks and everything like that going on with Ninjago as of late. But overall, I am very much looking forward to Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, and you bet I will definitely be covering this series when it does come out in June. And like I said, I do have a bunch more videos in the works about this series. I just want to talk about this series so much. I have so much to say. So I hope you stay tuned for all of that good stuff. In the meantime, leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think of Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, just given what we've seen so far? Are you excited for it? Why or why not? And I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.